So this one would be for Leo placements. So if you got Leo in your chart, it could resonate. We got the Four of Wands reversed. We got the Nine of Swords reversed. We got the Temperance reversed. Four of Swords reversed. And then we got the Queen of Wands reversed. So there could be somebody that got priorities that they are focusing on right now. Somebody may be working a lot. Somebody may be working on a new passionate project. Some of you guys, if this is love, somebody could be working on their way up to the top so they can come back towards you. Because whoever this is somebody that wants a new beginning with you, literally. So they could be building themselves back up first and getting their money together before they actually make a move because they desire you. But we're gonna clarify these cards and see what's really happening. Ooh. Okay, so some of you guys, whoever this is that's in the background, this is somebody, because I'm hearing background. This could be you also, Leo. Just take what resonates. This person probably just left a relationship that they was tired of. This person probably was very stressed out about a relationship that they had to walk away from. And you know it's crazy because even though they probably left somebody alone, they still like find it very difficult to let it go in their mind. But they are distracting themselves with work, and because I feel like they have you in mind. That's what I'm hearing. They have you in mind to come towards, but they're building themselves up enough financially before they actually make a move. But just know in the back of their mind, they still find it very difficult to mentally process the ending, the breakup. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Now, some of you guys, this is your energy. Maybe you have somebody else in mind that you want to go towards, and you just got out of a relationship. Some of y'all just got out of a trauma bond with somebody that you find it very difficult to mentally let go of, even though there has been an ending. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to clarify, because I do feel like your person could be needing to heal right now, and they are getting to be very impatient, you know. And but I just felt like they want to recover from a loss. They're trying to recover, which is something that they find it very difficult to do. Like mentally let it go. Even though physically they let it go, a connection go, mentally it's still on their mind. Because I strongly feel like somebody was trauma bonded to somebody that was that kept them emotionally unstable. Yeah, they having a hard time letting it go. Yeah, I feel like at this point, they're holding back from you. Or you're holding back from somebody. Like I said, this could be y'all just, you know, trying to mentally let go of somebody you had to break ties with, you had to cut off. And you could be distracting yourself with work and rebuilding yourself back up. Just take what resonates. This can go either way, but somebody have a desire to start a new beginning elsewhere. Okay, what else? Look, influences, attachments, third parties, peers. I said that. I said somebody just broke up with somebody that they had a soul tie to, somebody that they was attached to. This person was going back and forth. I'm hearing somebody was in this for a long time. I'm hearing back and forth with this person. Like it was like a non-stop situation. Maybe there were a lot of unhappy times, a lot of arguments. Somebody may have been like, I don't know why I'm hearing breaking things. Maybe somebody destroyed somebody's belongings. Maybe somebody broke somebody's windows, somebody's TV. Maybe they were fighting with that third party, and they had to let it go. Physically, they let it go, but mentally, it's still a struggle, you know. Yeah, maybe somebody was cheating. Maybe somebody was cheating. It's either they got caught cheating with their partner and it got bad to the point that they may have a really bad fight and they had to let it go. Or this could be you. Maybe you got into a little bad fight and argument with your person and you had to let it go. Or they left you. Just take what resonates. But somebody is mentally still having a hard time letting it go, even though physically they let it go. Yeah, I feel like somebody was in a trauma bond with somebody that was toxic. But we got memories. Didn't I say that? In their minds. Nine of Swords reversed. Memories. Reminiscing. Dwelling. Bittersweet. Somebody mentally having a hard time letting go. But I feel like you could also be the person, if this is your person still processing the breakup behind the scenes and trying to mentally detach, although they physically detach, you could be the third party that was on the outside, that they kept on the outside, that they also could be thinking about. So not only they are trying to mentally let go of a breakup, but they also have you in mind. I'm seeing that. You the third party that they have in mind, that they're thinking about. And like I said, they could be a little bit emotionally unstable right now, needing to heal, and they also very impatient. But we're going to see. What else? We got chasing. So somebody, the person that's thinking about you, that's on the outside, this person they want to pursue. Because like I said, they're in the background trying to get their money together. Maybe they work a lot. Maybe they just started a new passionate project or something. It's in the form of a like leveling up. But like I said, if this person is very impatient right now and they want to come chasing right after you. This person adores you. Because I strongly feel like with the Four of Swords right here, they cut somebody off with the sword laying down, and you are somebody that's on their mind. Maybe they feel like they hurt you. But even if they did hurt you, you probably got over it. Some of y'all got over it to the point where you feel like you're not attracted to them no more. That's for some of y'all, not everybody. But they just know they have you in their mind, and they really can't let you go. Even though physically y'all are separated, they can't really like let you go. Like I said, there's some level of impatience right here. They find it very difficult to go with the flow, and but chasing you is on their mind. Coming back now is on their mind to come back, because they look at you as the catch. So somebody got a confession. They want to come clean. Some of y'all actually will hear from this person through a text message. They got something to say to you. Something that they've been hiding. Didn't I say somebody got caught cheating or something while they was in a relationship? But they may have been hiding the simple fact that they've been desiring you. They've been lusting off of you. They have been wanting you. Yeah, they've been trying to keep it to themselves, but keeping you at bay. Yup. They've been keeping it to themselves while keeping you at bay. That they've been wanting the simple. Like I said, even if they was in a relationship with somebody, they were still cheating. But you was the one that they probably really kept at bay. I don't feel like they was cheating with you. They was cheating with somebody else. Some of y'all, they was cheating with you, but most of y'all, I'm not getting that energy. Yeah, this is somebody that have been holding this simple fact that they have not been real with themselves, and real with you about some things. Yeah, this is somebody that was running from you, but they don't want to run no more. They got caught up. They were hiding. They whatever they gotta say that they've been hiding, they may tell you that they got caught up with their lover and it has been an ending. That's what it is. They got caught up. Maybe they didn't want you to know that. Some of y'all, this probably happened at the time when y'all was talking and they pushed you away. The rest of you guys, after they pushed you away, it probably ended up staying in that relationship, and it got worse, and they ended up breaking it off with that person. So I don't know how it went, but just take what resonates. One more card, Spirit. Wow. Yeah, they definitely did got caught up. And we got illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So at this point, this person is definitely a little bit unstable. They're confused. They're confused about taking you serious, because it's like they kind of putting it on hold, because the only reason why they're doing it is because after they have been through a breakup, Leo, with somebody in the background that they're trying to mentally process, like to get over, It's like they kind of like putting it on hold to be with you or to confess something to you about what they've been going through or something like that. But they putting it on hold because they don't know if they're ready fully, because divine masculine energy, because they're unstable. So they may be unstable even financially. Like I said, they've been working on themselves, but they so impatient, they may end up reaching out to you anyways. But even if they do reach out to you, some of y'all, they may hold back. They may chicken out. For an example, maybe they reach out to you and call you or text you. And then it's like they say something and then you reply and they don't say nothing. They give you the silent treatment. The rest of you guys, they probably call you from a blocked number and don't say nothing. They back out. They chicken out because they get in their head again. Some of y'all, this person get in their head because they don't know if they're really ready to give you a commitment. Some of y'all want marriage. So maybe you mentioned to this person that you wanted to get married one day and you wanted something serious, but some of y'all, it's like they put it on hold because they feel like they're not fully ready. Because mind you, this is somebody that was impatient. You know, because they felt like you was getting away. But when they heard your voice or whatever, or seen you text back, they chickened out because they knew they wasn't ready to commit to you and tell you everything yet, because they're unstable. Something about their stability or just them, I feel like they're not themselves. Put it like that. Your person may not be themselves right now. It's like somebody knows that they're not in a clear head space right now to even give you a commitment, but at the same time, not only in a clear head space, but also financially, they're not in the right space financially. But at the same time, they did want to like hear your voice. They did want to like make sure that you are not going anywhere. That's why they had 1 foot in, 1 foot out when they did reach out to you and didn't say anything, you know, because they got caught up, you know. And when they got caught up, it's like it caused them to be, it caused them to freeze up about coming forward because they were trying to rush it, but they knew they wasn't ready. Okay, what else, Spirit? We need to know what else. So at this point, they still a little bit unbalanced right now and all in their head. Because it's getting to the point they don't know what they want, because it's only because they're not in the right mindset and the right state financially. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, they having a hard time changing. Somebody is having they still putting you on hold. Even if you did hear from them, they ain't say nothing after that. It's because they having a hard time creating change. We got the 7 of Wands right here. Yeah, they're trying to overcome some type of challenge. Some of y'all, this person also thinks about letting their guard down. So it's a lot of things that's on their mind. Letting their guard down with you, telling you what they went through. It has been a challenge for this person to open up. So I feel like at this point, they could be still focusing on themselves and trying to accomplish some things, overcome some things. Now, the rest of y'all, they probably blocked you and they think about unblocking you also, but they feel like they need to build them. So that's what it is. If they blocked you or been ignoring you, they putting you on hold because they're trying to overcome some challenges that's in their life, and they want to be sure, they want to be secure first financially before they reach out to you, Leo. But they are back and forth about, you know, making a move, but they're not going to, because they're insecure. King of Pentacles reversed. They're not secure financially. They're not saying that they can't provide. They're not going to make a full-blown move and tell you how they feel and tell you what they went through until they actually feel comfortable enough financially to actually come forward. That's exactly what I'm seeing. They're holding back from, you know, making an impulsive move towards you, knowing that they don't have the money to provide, basically. But they still not at peace with the thought of having to like go their separate way. It's intentional to fall back from you until they rebuild themselves back up. This is somebody that they, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit embarrassed about what they're going through right now, Leo, and they don't want you to know until they got their money up and get stabilized again in their mind. Because they know they're not in the right mind space. It's like they know they're not in the right mind space to even talk to you and tell you everything, and they know they're not in the right space financially. They're a little embarrassed, so they feel like they gotta hold back a little bit longer, even though they don't want to. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't know that they're not happy. This person is not happy. They feel drained, mentally. They're not happy with their life. They're stressed out about coming together with you. They're stressed out about their money. Some of you guys, this person is stressed out about a lot of things when it comes to their money, when it comes to coming together and expanding something with you. But at the same time, they could also be a little bit scared about coming back, knowing that they're not in the right space financially. So like I said, that's why they hold back. They are dragging their feet to come back. You could be somebody that is more accomplished. Did I say this already? But some of y'all could be somebody that is more accomplished in your life. Like maybe you have a really nice career, a really nice job, a home, or whatever. You build on something, right? And I'm just getting this energy where they, like I said, they don't want you to look at them a certain way if they do come in broke. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, they also afraid that you forgetting about them. Because like they're not happy over the simple fact that they have to stay away from you right now because they ain't happy with their own life. They're not. Yeah, they're scared to come together with you and not have it. They don't want it to not have it because they feel like if they do come forward empty-handed and not being able to contribute to your life, you will break up with them. I'm telling y'all, yeah, you look like somebody who's very ambitious, who got it going on, who is very focused on, maybe your work, your business, your career, whatever you got going on, right? They look at you as somebody who has elevated in their life, right? And they want to be on your level. So at this point, they put in engaging with you as like being around you. They putting it to the side, giving you a commitment. They putting it to the side because, like I said, they just got out of a relationship and they stay unstable. So they want to make sure that they are at their best before they come forward, Leo. This person wants to make sure they are at their best. Because let's be real, if somebody really love you, they want to make sure that they are stable enough mentally and financially, even emotionally, because I'm seeing that also they're a little unstable. They want to make sure they got their ducks in a row on all levels before they actually come in and try to, come in your life, because they want to be able to add to your life. They don't want to come in empty-handed. It's an embarrassment to them, because if they are a man, most likely they want to be able to provide. Yes, they're not happy about holding back, but they feel like they got to because they can't be happy. This is somebody that knows that if they ain't happy with their own life, they're not going to be happy when they come, and you're not going to be happy also if they come in your life empty-handed. They know that. So at this point, they're a little bit stressed out about their work or their business or their career, and they're going through some lessons right now. Some of you guys, they could be a little bit scared to step. That's what's holding them back. They're afraid of stepping outside their comfort zone. Somebody is like, they're not used to changes. This could be a fixed sign, another fixed sign, Leo. Maybe it could be another Leo. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Scorpio or an Aquarius that feel like they have to step back from you. That's what's holding them back. Change. They need to reinvent themselves. They need to step outside their comfort zone so they can grow, so they can expand their money, expand their wealth if they want to come together with you. But they may be scared. Some of y'all's person could be scared of having more money, especially with you. If you are somebody who's more accomplished, right? They may be scared of expanding their life and being happy for the better. Like, this is somebody that's not used to being happy. They're so used to dealing with people that has a lot of trauma and that's toxic. It's like when you probably stepped into this person's life, they had to push you away because they know they wasn't on your level. You see what I'm saying? And it's kind of making them think now They know they need to think outside the box if they want to elevate, if they want to get on your level. But that's what's holding them back. They need to change. They need to reinvent themselves if they want a better life. And that's just something that they're not used to. We got stand your ground. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not to be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. Yeah, so this person walked away from something toxic. Because this is somebody that felt like they would never be happy. Maybe their belief system needs to change also. So not only their belief system need to change, but they also need to change. Their life need to change, and they need to elevate financially. They need to step outside their comfort zone. Let go of their dark side, their dark ways, living that 3D toxic lifestyle. They are walking away from it though. That's a good thing. But I'm hearing there's a challenge. Yeah, they need to be patient. Because they just got out of something dark, something toxic. And it's like they feel like the right thing to do is wait. It says be patient. One of our greatest virtues is patience. Learn to be patient with yourself and others. Yeah. This is somebody that's not like trying to like force anything with you right now, and they're not trying to force themselves because they know they're going through some change by leaving certain things behind and behaviors behind. And they taking their time. We got to speak the truth. Never be afraid to speak your truth. Stand strong. Shade the ground you walk on, and never back down from your own morals and beliefs. Yeah. Somebody knows that this gonna take some time, and their mind is made up. They're gonna reach out to you. They're gonna speak up. They're gonna eventually speak up to you, speak out with you. To you. But I feel like they should at least come in and give you some type of reassurance, right? And they're being patient because they know that that's the right thing to do, and they do believe that they belong to you. They feel like if they're going to do something with you, they're going to do it right. Because they look at you. Some of y'all, this person look at you as somebody who was right, like righteous, or you can say somebody who has a life, it's like they have their life together. Like you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you on the right path. Like, yeah, didn't I say the truth is somebody needs to be more flexible. Somebody needs to step outside of their comfort zone. They stay too comfortable where they at. Like I said, it's going to take some time for this person to change. It says sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to go your way. Bend, but don't break. This person moving at their own pace, though. They need to figure something out and, so they can step outside their comfort zone because they're just not used to it. I just keep hearing fixed signs. Somebody's just not used to it. So it's kind of like they're sitting it out. They're trying to figure themselves out, what they really want in life. And because at this point, it's like Spirit is trying to force this person to step outside their comfort zone, but I feel like they don't even know what they want fully right now with themselves. All they know is that they are going through something mentally, emotionally, and financially. So I just felt like you are on hold. They're not going to speak to you yet until they do what they need to do for themselves. But you are definitely on hold when it comes to this person, no lie. One more card, Spirit, for my Leos. Yeah, you on hold because your person still got some growing to do. Your person still got some things to leave behind. It says, take out the trash. It's time to get rid of the people and things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. Yeah, your person is still evaluating, reflecting. They still leaving things behind, and they could be playing it safe right now. And some of y'all's person could be healing. I'm also hearing that. But they are very much open to change because they know Spirit is going to force things to come out of their life. Because like I said, right now they're playing it safe. They're sitting on it. But Spirit is going to force things out of this person's life until they get too bad. To the point they're going to get tired of their own shit. They're going to get tired of being stubborn. They're going to get tired of living the way that they're living. I'm telling y'all, this person is going to have no choice but to open to change. Because things are going to start to pile up. Whether this is their emotions, whether this is their finance, like their bills piling up, whether it could be anything. Things getting worse in their life. Like when they get tired of being sick and tired, it's going to be forced. it's going to be a forced ending. Yep, somebody need to break generational curses, rise above your past, and allow the cycle to end with you. Yeah, it's all about your person making change, letting go of their past issues, no matter what it is. They need to break a generational curse because it's somebody that always felt like they didn't deserve love, something serious, something deeper, something meaningful until they met you. But they've been trying to avoid you and avoid change for so long. It's like when they realize that the relationship that they're in is getting too bad, spirit gonna force that situation to end too. They is, but they gonna make some changes. They gonna make some improvements. They need to get closer to God or whoever they believe in. They need to pray. They need to meditate on this. But process is going to be made. They need to stay positive. Somebody needs to stay positive because they're still in their head a little bit, but they need to stay positive. Right now, they may not be too confident about moving things forward right now with you and in their life, but eventually they will. Yeah, they will. They just got to find happiness with themselves right now before they actually make a move. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, Leo, and y'all take care.